Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing amazing and just really enjoying your Tuesday. So first of all, I'm excited to get in here and just kind of like chat with you guys because this is one thing. So the holidays they're just so fast approaching us, which is absolutely crazy. I have no clue where any of the time's going. But so my question really is, I wanted to get in here because this is the one thing that I know that throughout the years, when I didn't really plan ahead of time for the holidays, like I lost money, right? And so we're all in here to create money in our businesses, but so often we don't put the steps in place that are needed in order to really like create it, to really like capitalize on what we can. And there's so many different ways for us to really create a lot of money in our businesses. However, we sit back and don't plan, or we just can't think of ways, right, to really be able to market it, or, you know, different things that we maybe haven't done the years before. And so this is the thing. So I'm sure you guys know as well as I do, like the forecasting for the holidays, the spending is going to be up like anywhere between 3.7% to 4.6%. And in order to really like capitalize on that, you need to plan. Like you need to plan today, not plan like the week before Thanksgiving. Different ways that we can take and do. So all of us know that you are already receiving emails, flyers, all the stuff from our distributors, right? And so you're seeing what the companies are going to be offering, right? So that is one thing that you can get into place. If you are not already taking advantage of being able to sell your products online and you haven't taken the time to get your store set up, I want to just first of all say do that, because you're leaving money on the table, which is insane, because you can literally be making money while you're sleeping. And so it blows my mind when we don't take advantage of those things, because I mean, it hasn't been that long that these things have been in place. It's only really been since the pandemic. So I know, you know, Aveda has always offered that to their salons, right? We had online stores forever. But other companies were not offering that. The only way that you could sell online was if you were an influencer. And so they were able to sell online. However, we weren't. And so that's the one blessing that I feel like came out of COVID, is that it brought in the opportunity to really be able to sell online, whether on Instagram or Facebook, through our email marketing, or if we want to invest in the money to take and put, you know, funnels out there to really be able to create the income. That's the one thing that I absolutely love, because you can create so much money when you're just focused in the salon, right? Selling your products, right? That's the only place that you're doing retail at. You're losing and missing so much money because you're not able to reach past your four walls. And so when you take and put those things into place, you literally can reach people that don't even live near you and make money. Like the boundaries that were in our way before are not there anymore. And so how are you going to take advantage of that this holiday season? Like, how can you put things into place today so that you can create money tomorrow, so that you can create money even tonight while you're sleeping? So that's one way, right? Like that's one way to be able to create and get in on the holidays, right? Black Friday's here, Small Business Saturday is coming. And so we have 38 days until then, literally. And so different ways that you want to think about how you can create revenue, how you can create packages, how you can create different ways of being able to increase your revenue by the end of the year. So think about this. Like, what is your goal? What was your goal in January that you wanted your business to create? Where are you at today with that? And where's the gap? Like, you can close your gap in by planning now. You can close that gap in by planning what it is that you want to take and create for your holiday packages, and then market it correctly so that you're getting it in front of everybody, so that you are reaching the limits of where you maybe weren't before, and that you can, leverage this time. Like, I can't emphasize that as much. emphasize just really, really planning for your holidays so that you create the revenue that you want. And there's so many different ways. So we talked about email marketing. So if you're not creating, and if you don't already have a online store, like, I want to really share with you, like, do it. Don't wait any longer. And I'm talking, when I talk online store, I'm talking where, like, SalonCentrics, if you guys are, have SalonCentrics in your area, they've actually created where you can have an online store for your customers on their app. You have a link and everything. You can send it just to your customers and they can purchase right from there. And it gets sent to them. Like, you don't have to do anything. They package it up and they send it out and you make the commission. Like, it's easy. Don't make it hard. Like, that's something that always, especially, like, I've had my salon almost 30 years now. So we didn't have computers. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have any of that stuff. We didn't have social media. So when it came into our industry, I was scared because I had no clue. I thought, gosh, when I brought in that software to take care of my clients and everything like that, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what if it goes down and I lose everything? That scared the crap out of me. And so this is what I want to say to you. Don't allow it to let you stay stuck. Don't let it paralyze you. Don't let it be fearful of it. The worst case scenario is the same place you are right now, not making any money from it, right? Best case scenario, like, what would $10,000 extra a month do for your business? What would it do for your family? How could you take your family on a vacation? Think about what the possibilities are, and don't let the unknown part make you stay stuck. So that's what I'm talking about, like, with online store. Get, like, with SalonCentrics, there's other companies also that they will actually find out all the products that you are able to sell in your area, like in your state or whatever, and they will load it onto this app for you. I will have to find out what the name of it is. I should have looked beforehand and I didn't think about it. But they will load it all on for you, and then you have your online store ready. And it's from the products that we already have that are available for us to be able to sell, even if we don't sell them. How many times are there products that we like from another company, but we don't sell it, right? Like, Redken has a Blondin line. I love it. I don't sell Redken. I'm an Aveda salon. So, but I have the SalonCentric app and I can sell on it that way. Just create the opportunities for you and also for your guests. This way, you can sell it through your Facebook, you can sell it through Instagram, you can sell it on LinkedIn, you can take and email market it. Like, your guests are right there sitting waiting for you. Just imagine if you put into a marketing system, just even every month, some client, like some product that you want to, like, feature, and it's sent out to all your clients because you have their email list. And my gosh, I hope that you are collecting the email list. Don't be one that doesn't take and get their information when they first come into you. And don't be one that doesn't update so that you keep your files up to date with all their information. And when you do send emails out, send it, give value. Give it so that your guests cannot wait to see that email come through because they know that you're giving them value. You're sharing with them what's possible in products and services, right? You're not just doing it as a sales approach. When you come into selling, when you're offering a solution to your guest, that's what makes the difference. That's not salesy. You're offering a solution and you have the solution to their problem. Why would you not tell them? Why would you not share that? That's how you need to think about that. Like, the opportunities that you are able to create for your guest, instead of them going to Ulta, instead of them going to Sephora and every other place that sells professional products, like, instead of them going there, asking somebody that's not their professional, right? That's someone that they don't go to have their hair done. I mean, like, or their nails or skin, whatever it is, right? They go to you, they trust you, and they trust your advice. Why would they not want to come see you? The biggest reason would be because you're not offering them what they need. So many salon owners, suite owners are doing away with even retail because of the money that it takes up, right? Like, money just sitting on the shelf. However, you are missing opportunities. And if you're not going to do that, then at least have an online store that when your guest is in your chair and you're sharing with them about the retail that you're using, that they can order it right there. Like, whether it's a phone, iPad, whatever it is that you have, that they can click on, they can have a QR code right on your mirror, they can scan it, and your store shows up. Like, there's so many different ways to do it. Just be in the business to be able to give your guests what they are needing. It would be like if we were in the salon and somebody came and took all of our retail product and said, do what you do without all the retail product, without any products at all. Do what you do. So it doesn't matter whether you're skin, nails, or hair. We have to have our professional products in order to create what it is that we are creating for our guests. Same way, they need product at home to recreate what it is that we created for them. And when you don't offer that, you are giving them a disservice. Like, we're in the service industry. Share with them. That's all. If they don't take it, they don't take it, right? But give them the opportunity to be able to create exactly what it is that you've created for them at home so that they can have amazing hair, amazing skin, amazing nails all the time. Then they're your raving fans and they are sharing with all their friends about you. Win-win situation, right? They're building your clientele. They are happy as anything, and you are serving them the way that we are supposed to in our industry. So that's one way, by having an online store, email marketing. You can also take and do packages. Think about this, just to kind of give you a few ideas of what you could do. Whatever product line is that you offer, talk to your distributors, the person that comes in and sees you, and ask them about partnering with them one day. Like, if they would come in and be able to share with a few VIP clients, like if you had 20 clients that you wanted to invite, right, that were your top retail, because your salon systems all will tell you everything that you need to know as long as you're tracking it. So whoever is your top retail buyers, you can invite them to this special VIP holiday experience where you're inviting in your distributor. They are going to share, whether, a guy, girl, they're going to share with them this amazing product, whether it's something new that's launching, something new maybe that you're bringing in, and they're going to share with them. And you can do models and things like that, and invite them to bring a friend. And when they bring a friend, like, they get entered into a big drawing for a free basket of the products. You could do holiday giveaways, partner with another company, partner with a boutique down the street, like where you're doing a package and they maybe put a gift card in and you do the same thing for them. There's so many different ways to get out there and capitalize on the holidays. The issue is that we often are so busy doing our craft that we're not working on our business. We're working in it, but we're not taking the time to work on it. And my gosh, like, I was that person for years. I was behind the chair. I was doing all the things. I was creating this amazing successful salon. However, I was not working in the business as much as I needed to because I was so busy behind the chair that I didn't create the opportunities. I didn't create the space in my calendar to plan ahead, to market, and to really run my business efficiently the way I needed to. It wasn't until I got a coach and they really laid it out on me how it was. Like, I couldn't keep building the way I was. The success would end up stopping because I would not be able to keep going. That was the biggest thing. Like, I was literally going to kill myself working the way I was and not build the salon successfully without being behind the chair. So I needed to create that space. Like I said, like, so often we're working on our businesses, but we're not creating the time to work in our businesses. And when we work in our businesses, that is when we scale. That is when we create that movement in our business that really starts to create that financial freedom. And I don't know about you, but I know that when I got into this business, I got into it for 3 reasons. 1, because I loved it, always knew this is what I wanted to do. But I wanted to be able to create my schedule the way I wanted to. I wanted to be able to do the things that I wanted to, and I wanted to be able to have the money to be able to do those things. So whether you own a salon or not, the amazing the best thing about our industry is that we actually get the opportunity to create exactly what it is that we want financially. Like, we can work as hard as we want to or not work as hard as we want to. We can be diligent with what we're doing, capitalize on it, work smarter, not harder, and create the revenue that we want to in our businesses, where most often other businesses aren't like that. They're not set up the same way. They're set up by, you're going to make this amount hourly and that's it. You know, you're not getting a raise until your boss gives you a raise, where we actually get to give ourselves raises all the time in how we work, right? So we either can raise our prices, things like that. Like, we can work smarter, not harder. We can create packages. We can have VIP experiences. We can have a membership that you're creating opportunities for guests to come in and they get this special VIP package where they're paying a monthly subscription on top of their services. The opportunities are endless. Like, I love thinking about all the different ways that we can create money in our business. And that I could talk about all day because there's so many opportunities. But the thing is, like, I can talk about it all day, but are we going to put actions in place, right? Often that's the thing. Like, we'll go to the big shows and all that thing, all this stuff, and we hear all this amazing stuff. Like, we're so fired up, we're pumped up, we're so excited because we just got out of this amazing show. All the products are there, they're on stage, they're doing all the excitement. Everything sounds so great that we want to do, and we want to put it in place as soon as we get home. However, when we get home, nothing has changed. We're still doing what we do all the time. And those great ideas just sit in our head. They don't get on the paper. They don't get implemented. And that happens way too often. Like, I don't know about you, but I know for myself, like, I definitely did that often. So many times, like, so fired up, so motivated. And I was like, man, like, that would really work good. That would make some really impact in the business. But I got home and got back into the swing of things and didn't have the space in my calendar to create exactly what it was that I just learned about. Like, if that's you, I would love for you to just, like, put space in the comments, because I'm sure I can't be the only one. Or maybe I am, who knows, right? But so that's one thing I wanted to really share with you, just different ways that we can create and get really focused on the holidays and create the revenue that we want to in our business, really create the opportunities to be able to capitalize on what the trend forecast is. It's like, we are in $1 trillion business in the beauty business. Like, that's what it's forecasted to make. So my question for you really is, are you going to be a part of that pie and leverage that? Or are you going to sit back because it just, like, they're going to be out shopping at the malls and doing everything else. They're just going to go to Ulta and buy it. Really? Yes, they will, if you're not messaging them sooner. Yes, they will if you're not putting something out there and they see all these great deals that you could have also had, but you didn't put it in place. So I really, really just want to encourage you, work in your business. Work in it, create the plan, and put the things in place that you want to create. Even just create a number. Like, if you want to create $20,000, okay, like, work backwards. And how can you create it? What is it that you can put in place so that you can market that one thing and create an extra 20 grand in your business just on Black Friday weekend? I mean, it's so possible, you guys. Like, often we think everything is just too hard. And it's so much easier than what we think. The problem is that first we get into our own way and we think something's too hard for us to create. It's going to take too much time. And I don't have any time now because already the retailers have already had their marketing plan in place. Yes, they do. However, the plan that you have in place is that you have relationships with your guest. They trust you and they already spend their money with you. And when you come and you create this amazing opportunities for them during the holidays and make it so valuable, they're gonna want to shop with you and not with the big boxes. So my question is like, will you take and do what you need to for your business? Or are you gonna sit back and just let the big boxes get the percentage that you should have been getting, right? Are you just gonna sit back and allow them to keep taking from small businesses? Like, we often want to complain about that, right? Like, we often want to complain about how we can see our products in all these places, from Ulta, Sephora to CVS to Target, wherever else they all are, right? But you're going to keep seeing that, and they're going to keep making the money if you don't invest in the time to create what it is that you need to in order to get back what's yours in that respect. Like, those are your guests. They are yours because they come to you every month. They respect you as a professional, as an individual, and they invest already in your services. They will invest also in your Christmas specials, in your Christmas packages, right? They're just waiting they're excited. The holidays are coming. Everybody's going to be ready to shop, you know? Don't let just thinking because we are like, everything is out through the roof. People are still going to spend. People are still going to spend on their family for Christmas. People are still going to put the money out for the holidays. So don't think just because everything is being raised that your guests aren't going to want to spend the money. They're going to spend it. They're going to spend it somewhere. And you might as well create the opportunities for them to spend it with you. So create a marketing plan. Like, get out some paper. If you're kind of not really sure what to do or even how to go about it, like, put down help below. I will get on here and we can take and create a marketing plan for the holidays together. Like, I love doing that stuff. You know, I want to be able to help you create what you need to for your business so that you are successful, so that you can close out 2023 making profit, reaching the target goal that you wanted to with your finances, and then start out 2024 like ready to go. Because we need to be already thinking about that. We need to be already thinking about 2024 and how, you know, what it is that we've already created in our business and what it is that we want to create next year. Like, what's the big picture? So for myself, my heart, right, is just to really show how we can create generational wealth within our beauty businesses. You know, like, that's just something that I'm so passionate about. I think just because, you know, like, you know, I've been doing this for over 35 years. And what breaks my heart is that so often as salon owners, and even if you're not a salon owner, it doesn't matter, but I'm just going to talk about salon owners right now. Like, we work so hard. We give up so much to have the businesses that we do. And we don't think about the tomorrow. We don't think about what happens when I retire. Like, if I didn't make a retirement plan, if I didn't save, what's going to happen then? And I knew back, you know, I opened my salon to be 29 years this month. And I knew back then, right, that I didn't want to rent my building forever. And I knew that I wanted to take and build my own building. Like, I want to own my building. I didn't want to keep renting. And so within 5 years, I built my own building. And like, it's because I knew that would be rental income, even when I wasn't doing hair, that I would make every month. So that would be my retirement every month. And then when I would pass away, it would go to my daughters, right? And so, and I didn't even have them then. Like, I was planning all this before they were even born. But I knew how it goes in the industry. And I know that if you don't have a retirement place and plan, like, so often we don't save, right? So often we don't put away because of the rainy days, or because that money we saved, right now we need to put it back into the business for something. And so that was one thing that I always did, was think about like the future, right? However, like, so much has changed since then. The industry has changed so much. And so I literally am there might be one more now, but the only commission-based salon in my area. And everybody else was like booth rental, right? So like I would, have the teams you grow in and they would stay, or if they wanted to go out on their own, like they would go rent a booth or whatever. And so salon suites was not a thing at all. And I absolutely love that opportunity. Like I this is what I did. Will share with you. Like I created my salon into salon suites, and I have my salon inside them. You can have the best of both worlds. Like you really can create generational wealth from that. Like I knew when I was 50 that I wanted to retire. So I am 52, almost 53. And I had my children later, so it's not time to retire. And I am just really passionate about helping others, right, be successful. So I work 2 days behind the chair still. I have my salon and the team in my suites. Because this is the facts. Like, I know a lot of salon owners, like, I cannot, and I've had a lot of people give me a lot of backlash because of it that are in the industry. Like, I can't believe you did that. Where I'm just like, I'm here to help others be successful, right? If people are going to leave me, they're going to leave me and they're going to go to wherever they want to. But when I can create an opportunity for others to be successful in what they do, and also still have my salon for the ones that do not want to be a business owner, that don't want to go out on their own, that don't want to have those responsibilities, they want somebody else to take care of everything for them, and I can still help younger and grow them up. Like, I am all for that. Helping others be successful. And what it does is that you can still have your salon. Now you have your suite business, right? And that's generational wealth. Neither one of my girls want to do hair. They want nothing to do with the business. However, I am creating a legacy for them that will impact not only my children, now their children, their children's children, their children's children. To be able to have the opportunities that if they want to be able to put their kids in private school, or they want to be able to invest in something that's really important to their hearts of their family, that they can take and do those things, right? If they just want to be an at-home mom with their kiddos, they can have that choice, right? Really being able to create the opportunities for the generations to come and impact in such a way that you can have the best of both worlds and you can really elevate the industry. And this is the thing, like, salon suites is definitely the new trend. I mean, people are wanting independence. They are wanting to have the opportunities to create what they want. They are wanting to be able to take and build, right? So, and salon suites is not for everybody. Like, my biggest thing is if you are a business owner and you can build a building, build. This way you're investing in your future and you are leveraging what you are creating and not building somebody else's retirement, right? So there's so many opportunities. Salon suites aren't going, commission-based salons aren't going, team-based salons aren't going, booth rental salons aren't going anywhere. We are in a time in our industry that the possibilities are endless. And so how are you going to be able to create what you want and create a future also? Because this is a thing, like, when we're done doing hair, it's not the way it used to be. Like, you used to be able to sell your salon and be able to really capitalize on that. So, you could sell your clientele list. It was crazy back in the day what you could do. You can't do that anymore. Because this is the thing. Just because somebody buys your salon doesn't mean your people are staying. Or your clients, right? And so people have gotten really smart on that. And know that that is what it is. Like, it's not a guarantee. So people don't buy a salon like they used to. So if you don't have your building, then what do you got? Like, that's what breaks my heart. I know so many salon owners that have worked their rear end off and sacrificed and gave so much to retire or get hurt or their body's given out, and they are not able to take and work still, and they don't have something to fall back on. They didn't create that financial nest egg. They didn't create the opportunity for retirement. And they are stuck. Maybe not being able to work behind the chair anymore, but having to go work at other places because we didn't plan ahead or something happened and you weren't able to. Life happens. That's a definite. So putting the things into place that can help you today and tomorrow, to me, that's the best bet, right? To me, that's creating security. That's creating you being able to have the opportunities to create what you want. So I got off on that tangent. That had nothing to do about our holiday specials. So, but that is my heart, like being able to really like show the different ways that we can really create financial freedom in our lives through our beauty businesses, where we are impacting the generations to come of stylists, nail techs, skincare therapists, massage therapists, lash girls. I mean, like, we have the best. Like, we are impacting their lives. We are impacting our guests' lives. Like, we really can change the world. And that's the one thing that I do love. So be diligent with your business. Work in it, not only on it. If you would love to have like a strategizing night where we take and create a holiday marketing plan, put that below. Like, put below holiday plan, and I'll know that you guys are interested in that, and then we can come together and do that. Like, because I love doing that. Like, that's so much fun to me, being able to create packages and really think about it. And we can do it like on a Zoom where it would be really interactive, not me just talking to a screen. Like, I would love you guys to share ideas and like, let me get my board out and let's create this, because there's so many possibilities out there and everybody has ideas. Like, all of you guys have ideas too of what you could do in your business and how you could create things and what has worked well or what hasn't worked. And, you know, like, let's share, let's elevate everybody, lift everybody up, because the one thing that I know for sure is that you make success when you're elevating others. It happens. You create your success when you're rising others to the top too, and then everybody's successful. So thank you for allowing me to spend some time with you, and make sure that you are planning diligently for your holiday marketing plan. Get a piece of the pie. Don't miss out because you haven't created the space in your calendar and your schedule to work on your business. And it doesn't matter whether you own a salon, you own a suite, you're a booth renter, you're a service provider, it doesn't matter. Like, you can do all of these things too. You can market to your guests. You can have your online store. You can be sending them out emails too. And if your salon owner is not up to date on these things, mention it. You might be her new best friend because she's so busy working on the business that she's not working in the business. So have an amazing night, and I will chat with you guys soon.